What's up, Internet? Let me tell you the story of today. Took the day off because me and Meg wanted to go whale watching. That was today's adventure. Whales come into Maui every year, around, I'd say January to April, late March, January to March, first quarter of every year. We usually see them off the shore, and that's really cool to see them jumping around. But we thought, let's go on a whale watch tour. We'll go out on the boat and see some whales. So that was today's adventure. This story starts the night before. I went to Cancun a few years ago, and got seasick when we went snorkeling. So I know I have gotten motion sick before. So the night before, I double checked if I had Dramamine. I had it, but it's expired. So I figure, okay, well, I should probably go get some new Dramamine. I got home late from work last night. I worked late, so everything was closed. We didn't feel like going to 24-hour Walmart or whatever. So I said, okay, we'll just go tomorrow. You should usually just go when you have the opportunity, right? Right. Well, we got up a little later than planned, but not crazy late or anything. Got up, got our stuff together, headed out. But we left later than we wanted to. So when we got to the store, it was packed. I never really went to this. It's like a CVS, but I'd never seen it packed like that before. In any case, they say, okay, we're gonna be late. We gotta check in on the other side of the island is where they take off. So I said, forget it. Should be fine. Maybe they'll have some there, whatever. We'll just go. So we go. Nice little drive. Been to that side of the island a million times. We make it. We get some snorkel gear because we're gonna go snorkeling on this trip. We get some wetsuits and we take off. All's dandy. On the way out to the snorkel spot, we saw some whales in the distance, not up close or anything, but we saw some. That was cool. They were like, hey, you got your whale watch guarantee right there. You saw some whales. Another thing was on the way out, we saw flying fish. I actually haven't looked up what they're called. If you've ever seen pictures or videos of these flying fish, they jump out of the water and they've got these little wings. And they stay out of the water. They jump and they, I don't know, a good 5-second hang time out of the water. Really cool. But as the boat went by, it would disturb them. So in the wake of the boat, you'd see little flying fish jumping around. So we get to the snorkel spot, and we've gone snorkeling before, but only off the coast. Swim yourself out there and snorkel around. So this was some open ocean, I guess you'd say open ocean, snorkeling. And this was at Oluwalu, which is apparently, as they told us, the mother reef of Maui. It's this specific reef that polyps, I think they said, go and they spread around the island. And this is where it all started for this island, was this reef. And all the coral around comes from here, which is really cool. And Meg had never been snorkeling before, so that was cool. And she really liked it. She said it was the best thing she had done yet. Very glad she liked it. Something new, you don't know if someone's gonna like the experience. And I had gone scuba diving before, like I said, years ago, and we had gone snorkeling off the shore, but this was something new, deep, and it was a blast. We snorkeled, we saw a bunch of different fish, some turtles. We saw some turtles. That was cool, swimming in the open ocean with turtles. That was about 45 minutes to an hour. It was a little windy, so they had us do the snorkeling first. We wrapped up snorkeling, and this is when the day turns, or when the trip turns. It hits me. We wrapped up snorkeling, I climb onto the boat, and even when I was still in the water, as I was climbing out of the water, I could feel Something's not right. And I get on the boat, and lunch was included with this trip, like a small kind of snack lunch. They had banana bread with some lilikoi cream cheese, fresh fruit, chips, drinks. It was the whole excursion itself was really cool. Well worth it. But like I said, I'm feeling it now. The wind has picked up. Things are getting a little choppier than, it's not still water. And pretty much from the time we left the snorkel spot, I tried to eat a bit of bread. Mind you, I skipped on breakfast. We didn't have time. So I'm pretty empty stomach. I ate a little bit of banana bread. And we're off to see whales. We wrap up lunch. I'm kind of feeling woozy. And we take off. They say, okay, it's time to go find some whales. Let's go see. And we go somewhere between, there's a couple of islands surrounding Maui that make Maui County. So between a smaller island of Lanai and our island of Maui, main island, we found some whales. It was really cool. I mean, if anybody ever makes their way out to Maui, especially this time of year, you gotta see them. It's just amazing. They're ginormous. And the first group I believe we saw was a mom and a calf. And the calf was tiny. I mean, they weigh like a ton when they're born, but he was only a week old. That was really cool. But I'd say from the time we left lunch to the time the whale watch was over, I was bad. I was feeling nauseous the whole second half of this trip, and it was just not good. I did get sick about an hour into the whale watch, and just kind of toughed it. Rocked with the boat, head down. We go a couple different spots. And, I saw plenty of whale. We saw the mom and the calf, and most mom and calf have an escort, which is just a male who's kind of hanging around them. And we saw two of those squads, so a mom and calf with an escort, two separate squads. And the whales, one of the squads came, where we had stopped our boat. They turned toward us and then went under us. And that was really cool. Here's a clip. So you're probably wondering, hey, why are you telling us this story and not showing us this story? Well, my phone isn't waterproof. I have this folding phone and it cannot do water. And they really don't make cases for it because it's not a very popular phone. So I brought my GoPro. I got a GoPro in 2014 for that Cancun trip. And I brought it with. It still works fine. Batteries don't last very long, but hey, it'll last long enough. GoPros come with two backs. A standard back that you put when you use it underwater. But they also have an open back. So you put the GoPro in the case, but it's got an open back so you can hear. So if you're, out hiking, or if you have it mounted in your car or whatever, the camera can hear you. And I was using the GoPro in the car recently. So when we jumped in for snorkeling, the camera just got soaked in water. The back was wide open. And it was dead in the first 30 seconds of our trip. So the tour guides were very excited for these whales, so they got plenty of footage, and they sent us that clip. We saw, I think, 1 or 2 breaches, which is when the whale comes up and like splashes down. That was cool. Not terribly close, but I mean closer than it was if we were on the shore. But having those whales come up close, I mean, they were just right next to the boat. What else did we see? Plenty of tails. We learned that the bottom side of a humpback's tail is like their fingerprint. So you can take a picture when you're out whale watching, go to this website, and it will use facial recognition to identify the whale and give you the story of whatever information it has. So all in all, great trip. I was seasick for half of it, which was not fun at all. But it is what it is. Just gotta prep a little better next time. Probably should have just taken that expired Dramamine. Who knows if it would have helped. Someone on the boat, after I had gotten sick, had some Dramamine, and they were kind enough to give that to me. So by the time we made it back to the dock, and everything was said and done, I felt fine. I was back to normal and all was well. We drove on back home. We didn't hang around Lahaina because we wanted to get back and pretty much eat, nap before church, which is exactly what we did. We got home. I used our new air fryer. It's not really an air fryer. It's more like a grill, I'd say, is its prime purpose. That also air crisps, as it says. Thank you, Mother, for the wonderful gift. It works great. We cooked up some fries. It was just for a snack. I'm gonna use it to grill some chicken, probably on my next weekend. Made up a little snack and passed out. Just gone. Woke up, got ready for mass, got our stuff, our music stuff, and took off. Great mass. Music went very well. And now we're back. I'm really tired still. It's been quite a busy day. But I think we're gonna have a little dinner. Go to bed. I have work in the morning, so as opposed to my usual nighttime shift. So I gotta go to bed a little early. What a cool day. The sick, not so much, but hey. The whales, the turtles, the fish. Just a great time. Will do again, definitely next year. Maybe someone will come with us. Somebody? Come on out? Anyway, that's my story for the day. I will see you